Welcome back, all you degenerate old schoolers, to another episode of The Orb. Tonight I'm playing Alex. We're on Xpoints. If you like the video, be sure and hit the like button. You can do it now. You don't have to wait till the end, just in case it's shitty. Also, subscribe to this shit because, where else are you getting this content at? Now, I feel like I've said enough words. Let's take a look at Alex, his deck for the month. And here's a look at Alex's deck. I'm calling it Sengir and Serra Ponza. The classic old school deck that everyone remembers. Fucking Sengirs are badass. Serra Angels are badass. Let's jam them all into a deck and 2 Tetravis to round this party out. He has some mana ramp with 1 Fellwar Stone and 4 Birds of Paradise. Some white removal, Swords to Plowshares, I guess to take care of those little fuckers in the beginning. A moat to do the same with all those ground bastards. Other mana ramp, and where he spends some of his points, is 2 into a Mox Jet, 2 into a Mox Emerald, 2 into a Mox Pearl, 3 more into a Soul Ring. 2 Sylvans to dig or regrowth, bunch of lands, then sinkholes and ice storms for the fucking Ponza side of it. I love it. I love that, he has 2 Disenchants to clear out whatever gets in his way. And 2 Paralyze, just to stop whatever's coming in. What a well-built deck, I should say. On his sideboard, he's got 3 Whirling Dervish, I guess for black decks, Tsunami. Take out all those islands. A few COPs. And then 3 Argothian Pixies, Spirit Link, 2 Divine Offering, and 2 extra Disenchant. So, has the nice bits of white removal, has some mana ramp, has some big, badass, classic, old school magic creatures, and it fucking has Ponza. Who doesn't love blowing up someone else's lands? It's kind of satisfying. So, good news is this deck's pretty fucking awesome. Bad news is I'm going up against it. And here is a look at my deck for the month. It's Goblins and the Yeti. I am playing Goblin deck. I do have Goblin Kings and Goblins of the Flarg. Goblin Bloom Brigade. I do have 4 Mana Barbs. And I also have 4 Mountain Yeti. I pair all that shit with 4 Blood Moon. I just want to give my opponent at least 1 Mountain. And once they have a Mountain, I want to have all my shit just Mountain walk around their shit. And then at the same time, I want to throw out some bolts, deal some direct damage, Copper Tablets, Black Vices. I spend my points kind of there in the bottom, 2 with 1 Mox Ruby, a Wheel, and 3 points. 3 points into a Soul Ring. So I only use 7 points out of my 10 possible. My sideboard has 3 Earthquake for decks that are wider and quicker than mine, 2 Disharmony for decks with big creatures, 4 Red Elemental Blasts, a Detonate, a playset of Shatter Storms, and 1 Flash Fires. So, let's check these games out. And here we are with game number 1. Alex won the Rochambeau, so he gets to play first. My nuts probably hurt from it. That was a joke. We just roll a die. But he won the die roll. Fires down a Bayou into a Birds of Paradise. Look at that beautiful bird. Those beautiful birds are now a crispy critter. Oh, look at this. More Birds of Paradise. Oh, shit. I think I smell some barbecue chicken. Birds number 2 has also been cooked. Oh, look at this. Opponent finds another land, bayou into a Fellwar Stone. Oh shit, I just shut down both of his bayous. They have now become mountains. My mountains are also mountains. And his Fellwar Stone can produce mountains. I know it's red mana, but we were having fun saying mountains. Yeah, 4 for a fucking Mountain Walker. 3/3, pro white, so he's like a lightning bolt coming in every turn. Oh, my opponent finds a white mana source. Terrible news for him. Whatever he has that's white isn't going to do shit to this fucking dodging Yeti. Oh, and even worse, he strips, I strip his planes. He tries to Swords to Plowshare it. Give it back to him because Yeti's not a legal target. And he eats 3 to the face. A big fucking hairy ape just came across the board and gives Alex a slap to the face. So Sasquatches abound. Sasquatch in for another 3. I throw a Balloon Brigade down. And I also have access to 5 mana. He does find a forest. Unfortunately, that Urborg also produces mountains. Oh, look at this. I come in for 4 and play another fucking Sasquatch down. That has to be terrifying. Okay, he's tapping a bunch, though. He's going to do something big and ugly. Tetravis. Well, that is a 4/4 flyer. The bad news for him is I have 2 3/3s that just walk right around that big body up in the air. Sasquatches are coming through the snowstorm. Oh, look at this. I'm even sending in the Balloon Brigade. He's taking 6 from those Yetis. Oh, bolt to the face down to 1. Extra bolt to the face. This shit is over. Yeah. I just hooked Alex's nipples up to some electrodes and gave him some shock therapy. Lots of burn. Oh well, here we go off to game number 2. And here we are with game number 2. Alex is on the play. Starting with a Plains and a Soul Ring. Okay, get to see some of his points. I'll play out of Badlands. And just a quick pass. He's got a Bayou down, tapping Soul Ring and Bayou. 3 for an Ice Storm. Okay, he's on the Ponza plan. Flip down a mountain and just pass again. He's tapping 2. Yeah, for a Sylvan Library. So building his own library, always a good idea. He's down to about 3 cards in hand. I still have a full grip. Oh, but I play out Copper Tablet. Let's get this party started. Takes 1 to the face, goes to 19. Oh, Brazen. He's keeping a second card. Plays down a Forest and a Birds of Paradise. His deck is kind of greedy. I mean, for mana, he needs 2 white for Serra, 2 black for Sengir, 2 black for Sinkhole. Got a myriad of green cards in there. And he has to play around Blood Moon, but he does have that Birds down. had. There's so many dead bird corpses. I mean, it looks like it bought a fucking punt gun. Detonate for 1, deals another damage to him. That takes him 15. Copper tablet takes him to 14. I'm sorry, detonate takes him to 14. But he does have a disenchant for the copper tablet. Apparently he does not like that thing pinging him for 1 a turn. Fires down another land and passes. Oh, but look at this. I have to pass with 5. That doesn't feel good with my deck. Most of the cards in it are relatively low casting cost. Highest being the mana barbs at 4. He's got 3 in hand. I pass with 6. I mean, my Mountain Yetis are also 4, but everything else I can throw down. Okay, he finds some more points. Mox Pearl down. And I play a Blood Moon, but not quite as effective this game as last. That just turns one of his lands into mountains. I mean, it does take him off double black. Oh, look at this. Aggressively taking another card. Oh, he needed a swamp. Must have come up with a swamp and... Oh, no, an Ice Storm. Okay. More mana denial. I mean, I'm behind. I think he can sense it. I couldn't play anything before. Rack out another land of mine. It's going to take at least a couple more top decks of mountains or mana sources to be able to do something back. Yeah, look at this. I'm passing with a full grip. 7. He's taking a walk through his library again. Just taking 1. Tapping 3 for another Ice Storm. This is brutal. Send a bolt to his face on the way out, so he's down to 7. So even though I'm sitting here with 1 land... Oh, I got a little gobbo here. Goblins of the Flarg. He's a mountain walking son of a bitch. Even better, my opponent now possesses a mountain. It says Bayou, but it only produces red. So even if he sticks a big body down, I can still stick in here. Oh shit, look at this. Last mountain fucking in the bin. And a paralyze on my goblins. Oh, that is terrible. Oh. Blood Moon has shut him off black. My goblins have been unparalyzed. They get ran over by a car, but are now standing. And they've been re-paralyzed. Damn it, car ran over them again. Goblins are paralyzed. That doesn't feel good. I'm trying to figure out where all the fucking land are in my deck. No matter how hard you look through the graveyard, it doesn't make more show up. But I try anyways. Alright, opponent plays a Chaos Orb. I fire down a Volcanic Island. Tap it. Look at this. Fucking Goblin Grenade to the face for 5 damage. My opponent's down to 2. I mean, don't go to 3 or less playing against red. I know he can wipe out my Volcanic. But I still have, you know, pretty well a full grip of cards here. Another Birds of Paradise. Yeah, here he goes. Chaos Orb flip. So here's a look at the flip. Clean rotation, time and a half spin. The judges from Liechtenstein give it a 7.6. I am all out of land. So pass was 7. This doesn't feel good. My opponent has up to 8, now 9 mana. Drops a Mox Emerald. He can do pretty much whatever he wants. I'm sure he's just looking for a threat. Oh, look at this shit. Chain Lightning to the face. That's game number 2. This is over with. Thanks for the games, Alex. And as always, thanks for watching The Orb.